Good evening, all the viewers, all cricket lovers around the world. Welcome back. Today, the inaugural Ramadan Peace Cup Super Series 2019, the second round of the league stage, and the game today: Western Warriors versus Central Smashers. We are coming live from Kinrara Oval, and already 6 games are done, and points table so far after the first round. Central Smashers and Northern Strikers sitting in the top of the table with 5 points each, and Southern Hitters with yesterday's victory 2 points, and Western Warriors yet to score a point. And today Western Warriors will be taking on Central Smashers, the game between the top number 1 and number 4 on the table. And we'll be taking through the team cards today. Western Warriors skipper Ahmed Faiz, Nawadya Vijay Kumar, Vijay Uni, Amar Zuhaidi, Nazri Rahman, Anwar Rahman, Ahmed Azbi, Kushan Virakodi, Said Rahmatullah, Nimanta Madhuanta, Haikal Khair. And team card of Central Smashers. Skipper Sivanandan Gopal, Anwar Arudi, and skipper Virandip Singh, Ainul Hafiz, Sharvin Muniandi, Ainul Hakim, Udit Madhushankar, Shazrul Izzat, Rashmika Dilshan, Aminuddin Azza, Muazzam Hayat. The two team cards today, and joining me today is Sanjay.
Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Ramadan Peace Cup Super Series 2019.
Yeah, we are in the game number 7. Same time, we would like to talk about our sponsors without. We'll be back shortly. Toss is done. Western Warriors has won the toss. Faiz Noor and elected to bat first.
Yes.
As a change. After yesterday, he chose to bowl first, and today he has decided to bat first. Let's see, will that change the fortunes of Western Warriors?
They might be looking for putting run on the board and then try to defend it.
Sure, I think both the teams are getting ready. We can see both the teams getting teams huddles, and we'll be back shortly when the game starts. Welcome back. Two umpires today, Mr. Pubalan and Mr. Danish, already onto the middle. We can see they are walking in, and two teams are getting ready. Western Warriors versus Central Smashers, game number 7 of the inaugural Ramadan Peace Cup Super Series. This series holding from 16th to 31st of May 2019 at Kinrara Oval, home of cricket in Malaysia, and lovely sceneries, good weather so far. Sanjay,
Yeah.
looks better today.
Yes.
We had 2 days
The
back.
ground is
Yeah.
clean, meaning no rain happened, so most probably the outfield will be faster. and the only thing that we need to see that how fielders are going to stop the ball which are actually chasing towards the boundary.
In fact, I think the rain was earlier today, so not recent, like not last few hours. So
Yeah,
probably it's dried off. We know Kinrara is a which ground which gets dry off very fast.
yes, absolutely. This is amazing ground, meaning a rain can happen for 1 hour, and after 1 hour, it will be totally dried up, and it's easy to play after that. Means this is one of the amazing, wonderful ground here.
I'm sure most of the uh, players around this part of the world loves to play in Kinrara.
Absolutely.
They always wait to play in Kinrara, especially the clubs apart from state teams.
Yeah, one good thing about it that under 19 World, which is now means 2008, Virendra Virat
Virat
Kohli was
Kohli.
the captain and he won the under 19 World Cup,
Yeah,
which
and
has
he
been
played a
conducted
hundred,
here.
amazing hundred here as an
Yes,
under 19
and
player.
Sachin Tendulkar also made 100 here.
Yes, that's 2006, the Tri Series.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
yeah, it's been a very busy ground in this part of the world. Almost every day there's some game or it's occupied.
yes, so looking at the pitch, I think due to the moisture, there might be some mm, good bowling from the central smashers.
Yes, Sanjay, not to forget 2 years back, Asia under 19 Asia Cup
Yeah.
held in here in
Yes,
Malaysia.
absolutely.
So three grounds was used as biomass Royal Selangor cricket
Biomass was
grounds
there, Royal Selangor was there.
and the Kinrara. And
Yes.
Kinrara, we had the finals, and we saw Afghanistan beating Pakistan in the finals over here.
Uh,
So yeah, we had a lot of nowadays international players played there before. Shaheen Shah Afridi, one of them, Pakistani fast bowler.
yeah. Say
Sandeep Lamichan from Nepal.
yes, some of the player who has actually played here are actually playing in IPL.
Yes, the Afghanistani spinner.
Yeah. No, not only Afghanistan spinner, Nepal spinner also.
Yeah, Sandeep Lamichan we were talking
Yes.
about. Yes, all proceedings are ready. The two batsmen for Western Warriors today, Nazrul Rahman and Said. Said Rahmatullah in the middle. Said Rahmatullah will be facing the first delivery. Watchfully
So,
played. Udit Madhushanga, the bowler for the opening for central smashes.
first ball is a lovely ball. It's a good length ball. Batsman watchfully play and no run. Udit is going to bowl the second ball of the over. Oh, this one little
On the
on the
leg
pad
side, yeah.
and going for the deep fine leg. Batsman running for the second. There's a chance of the run out.
It was a close call,
Close call.
and it's called by leg buys by the umpire. It was a risky run, but they have taken it.
Yeah, they have made home
Yeah. So
safely.
Udit Madhushanga is a 21-year-old first-class player in Sri Lanka, playing for Ragama Cricket Club back in Sri Lanka. A good thing they have a couple of international players, I mean first-class players coming in to here and playing with local national and first-class players, I mean club players. Said Rahmatullah is one of the internationals who living in Malaysia, working here and playing for clubs. They have got some opportunities as well in this series
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
show their class.
There are players who are actually good players. Anwar Aruddin from the Central Smashers.
Yeah,
Virendeep with
he's the ex-Malaysian national player, ex-national captain,
Yeah.
national captain Anwar
Virendeep
Audi.
Singh. He is the current captain.
Yeah, We were talking about the Asia
Ah,
Under 19 Asia Cup.
yeah.
Virandeep Singh, he was the skipper of Malaysian national team in the
Yes,
Under 19
absolutely.
team,
And he performed well at that time.
and he has got an opportunity to captain this series for the Central Smashers. We see a lot of young captains used. Virandeep Singh, Said Aziz, who was another Asian Under 19 player who played 2 years back. He is captaining the his side yesterday. We saw
Mhm.
winning
I
that
think
game.
there is some change happening. People, the pad.
Change of. Yeah, so coming back to the game, Western Warriors looking to change some fortunes, yet to score their victory. They still have a outside chance if they can win next 3 games with a good net run rate. Anything can possible. You
Oh,
never know.
lovely ball. Rise from the near to the good length one.
Udit Mazhankar to continue from the pavilion end.
Again, a lovely delivery. And the follow through stopped the ball. So far, only 2 runs came. That too extra.
Yeah, probably Western Warriors worry about the wickets. Like they've had throughout this tournament, the problem they had was in middle stage of the game,
Mhm.
in between 5th to 12th, 13th over, they were losing so many wickets. So even though they got a amazing start in first 5 overs, that everything falls back again, draws back with those wickets. That's outside edge, gone to a boundary, 4 runs. As I said, as you rightly mentioned, outside outfield is very fast and dried. No
Dried up
chance of,
faster.
yeah, no chance of stopping that for the third man field over there.
Yes.
It
He
flew
has to
so
run for
fast.
5 to 10, 5 yard, 10 yard, but still ball was traveling so fast that crossed the boundary.
Yes, 6 runs on the board in the final delivery of the first over with Manshankar. He bowled well. It was lucky Said Aziz to get away from the first slip over there.
Watchfully
Mo-
played to the cover. No run there.
it was away from Muazzam, that boundary.
Yeah, actually between the point and the gully and the first slip.
Thick outside edge.
6 runs from the last over, 2 extra and 1 boundary.
If I'm not mistaken, yes, Rashim Kamil Dilshan, yet another Asia under 19 player from Sri Lanka.
Yeah, Dilshan was the
He was
one
there. Yes, he won one of the man of the match awards in Royal Selangor Club when he played one of the games.
who. So actually, you see, you know that I'm wearing that same T-shirt,
Yes,
which was under 19. The mm,
that's why I remembered on those Asian under 19 matches and the players around.
yeah, absolutely.
So Rashmika Dilshan, right now he is 20-year-old, now representing first class in Dambulla, first class cricket in Sri Lanka. So 8 Sri Lankan first class players are here.
Yeah, you remember last time we were discussing that bringing players from different place, country like Sri Lanka, people from Malaysia also going to play there. That's wonderful delivery.
Yeah,
It's,
it's actually good for Malaysian cricket having players going to Australia, Sri Lanka, and even Nazrul Rahman, who's facing right now. He has been to USA for junior coaching as well. as we speak. Unfortunately, there's a slight drizzle
Twinkling.
falling down. Hopefully, it will not damage the play. So far, it's not that heavy to stop the game yet. Two umpires in the middle, Mr.
Nazril
Poobalan.
Rahman
Yeah,
wanted to play to the
yeah.
between the gully and the point, couldn't able to connect it properly, so ball passes to the keeper. No run.
So yeah, Mr. Poobalan and Mr. Danish has decided to continue with the game so far.
Again a
Oh,
lovely delivery and the
that's
thick edge. Ball is moving towards the boundary for the third man, but the fielder there to stop it. Just a single.
probably both the batsmen are looking to save the wicket at this stage, knowing that there will be a stoppage in case of this drizzle get heavier,
I think
and then soon after the game resume, they can go for it, having wickets in hand, to try to use the Duckworth and Lewis calculation in favor of them, Western Warriors.
is
In
absolutely true. Let us see.
in case of it comes to play, so far no harm done. It's a slight drizzle.
Lovely ball in cutter.
So important thing this discussion is, if a rain affected game, having more spinners better, or having pace bowlers are better.
So moisture will be there in the pitch, so definitely ball is going to swing there. But if it is going to be heavy, then it is going to be difficult for the spinner to bowl because ball is going to get wet.
And gripping as well.
Yeah, ball will become soft. Ramsik, this one slower delivery.
Oh, it
Oh,
was a close call. These two batsmen are not hesitant to take those rescue runs, just
absolutely
dropping the ball
true.
in
Meaning
front, and
fielder,
once.
it gone to the fielder just little bit away, but still they gone for a single, quick single, and they wanted to come for on the overthrow for another run, but it was well backed up, so they have to settle with only one run there.
Yeah, it was a good response by Nazrul Rahman when Zaid decided to play towards the point region and asking for a quick single.
Ramsek is going to ball from the over the wicket, left arm to the right hand batsman. Oh,
Vanshik,
this is going to be over the fielder.
the middle of field, covers it, and
Again, he wanted for the second run, but just settled with single.
end of 2 overs, 9 runs on the board. Rashmika Dilshan completes his first over. Just given 3 runs coming in that over. Good start so far for both the teams.
I think two umpires are discussing.
Will to continue or having a break? I think it's not harmful so far. It's not that heavier. Yes, light drizzle is still on.
Yes.
I think
So
it's
Udit is going to ball from the pavilion end. Right arm over the wicket to the right hand batsman.
probably because of the rain. You see one of the cameras having slight. Nazrul Rahman and Saeed Aziz so
Again,
far.
there is a mishap there. They wanted a single, but safely back into the crease.
Yeah, as I said, Nazrul Rahman and Saeed Aziz looking to take those quick singles. I think they need to take calculated risk.
Yes.
Shouldn't look at.
Maybe somewhere in their mind they wanted to capitalize on the first opportunity of batting first. So
Yeah,
That's why they are trying to place risky.
yeah,
Again, a bouncer.
most of the victories so far in this series are coming from the first innings where the players who have won batted first and putting up a target of 130 to 150 runs and managed to restrict the opponents.
Yes. So one bouncer from Udit in this over.
With Madhushankar, it's a nice tactic by Virendeep Singh, having two opening bowlers,
Again, this was
experienced
an
bowlers.
over that.
This time it will be cut off at the third man region. I think for that was expected. That's why the third man fielder was slightly
He,
squarer.
he was actually towards the first deeper third man, but he walked toward the mm, deep point. Almost ran almost 15 to 20 yards to save the boundary.
That was a good run by that fielder.
Good save.
Good save on the deep.
Madhushankar from the pavilion end. Lovely shot, but straight to the fielder. This one,
Oh,
there's
there's a mix-up. Or lucky to get away. Said
there was
Aziz
the
initial.
call, but there's a late response from.
Said Aziz. Said Rahmatullah. Sorry. Said Rahmatullah.
So safe. Both are safe.
Yes. He's also a good athlete. But initially he was not interested. And so Nazri Rahman almost passing the halfway mark. Then only Said decided to run
Madhushankar right arm over the wicket too.
on the leg side, going down the leg, given a wide.
So you see, do you think that due to the rain, ball traveling on the outer side means outside the 20 yard, 30 yard, will it be faster or it will be?
It will slow down. It will slow down. And we can see drizzle has stopped now. Only the worry is little slippery conditions.
Yeah, slippery for the bowlers, so they are actually doing some protection.
Some sands or sand dust, we call it.
Madhu, Madhushankar. This
That's
one full toss. Mm, So quick single directly to the fielder, but they are taking no chance. They are taking quick single, and even the fielder is throwing the ball to the stump, but they are missing.
yeah. Apart from that thickage and couple of boundaries, uh, they haven't managed to take the advantage of the field restriction so far. So
Yes,
instead, they have looked for take quick singles. It's a good deploy, like getting the eyes in the initially, not looking to play risky shots and lose their wickets. Instead, taking quick singles or play and a miss by Nazril.
then
But I'm
outside
sure,
the off stump, ball walks towards the keeper. No run there. So end of 3 over 14 run. Nazrael 9 ball 5 run. Saeed Rahmatullah 6 run from 9 balls.
yeah,
With it, ball 9 run from 2 overs.
yeah, only coming 5 runs in that over.
Yes, the current run rate is below 5, 4.67.
There's a bowling change. Shazrul coming to bowl from the far end. replacing Dilshan. Yeah, I was going to say they probably look to take the advantage of the field administration either this over or next over. Probably Virandeep realized that and immediately changing a bowler.
Yeah, true.
So
I think
it will reduce at least first so one or two deliveries. They will not looking to go for shots. They will be trying to figure out how this bowler gonna bowl. So
so. But again, it's not a spinner. I think he is a fast,
yeah,
medium faster.
he's a medium pace bowler. So probably Virandeep is trying to take that one or two deliveries out of the equation of going for big
Then
shots.
ball was little slower and gone to the keeper. No run.
One of the experienced players, Shazrul Izzat.
For Shazul bowling, there is one third man, gully and a point, cover and mid off.
It's interesting. The two outside fielders are deep square leg and a deep. I mean, third man
Again
and
a direct to the fielder, but again batsmen are taking risk, calculated risk, and taking a single, converting no runs to a single.
yeah.
Good things to see here.
Okay.
So
Interesting ploy.
right
Uh,
now, boundary line, there are two players. One is the deep fine leg and the third man. The rest of the players in 30-yard circle. Oh, I think deep fine leg has gone on inside the 30-yard. So boundary is actually
no, there was a
deep
confusion.
cover and
Actually, there was a confusion. Earlier, for Nazril, there was a deep square leg and a third man, not a short fine leg. And for Said, there was a change was done earlier. They thought they will have a fine leg, and that's why bit confusion happened because he went in again. So rather than putting a fine leg, they have put up a deep extra cover fielder. So
and
third
the
man
third
and a
man.
deep extra cover for Said. Sorry, Nazril.
Ball actually moved toward the deep extra cover. Batsman able to concede only
So
single.
that fielder was for that shot from Nazril. And now for Zaid as well, they keep in the same field right now.
Yes.
You can see ball by ball they're going to change.
Don't know. I mean that depend upon.
Play and I miss this time. Shazrul bowling well after four deliveries, only
Just
given
run
two
given.
runs. Yes.
Shazul to Shahid from far end. This is little short pitch.
Here a play and I miss.
This
Said.
was a slower delivery. Batsman could not able to connect it and
We see these slow deliveries are used by these fast bowlers very well in this series.
yes. Actually, in this particular series, we have seen a lot of variation in the fast bowling, and it's a good learning point for all those who are going to play for the future. Again, this one steered down to. They wanted a quick single, but fielder was sharp enough to stop it, and no runs taken from there.
That's the end of the fourth over. Western Warriors 16 for no loss. Only
Now
two.
the current run rate is four runs per over. Said 7 from 14, Nazril 6 from 10.
16 after 4 overs. Only two runs coming in last over. Shazrul, good start. So I was notified. That's sorry. There's a bowling change. Oh, looks like there's a bowling change, and Dilshan is changing his side. Early he was bowling from the other end. Fine, that's over the covers region. Three bounces. Good fielding by there's a fielder in deep extra cover. Ran almost 15 yards and dived.
Towards
Dive
the
and
left and stop the boundary.
that's Ajab Khan, the fielder. Is it? Dilshan continues his second over from the pavilion end this time.
Oh, this is little over pitch. Wanted to play with the bounce, couldn't able to connect it, and ball went to the keeper.
And the over, fifth over, board score is 18 for no loss. Yeah, as I said earlier, Viramdeep Singh is using the experienced players very well. Like we know, Madhushanka, Dilshan, both the players are coming first class cricketers from Sri Lanka. And then Shazrul Izzat been in this format for a very long time in this part of the world. And those three bowlers initially, that's up in the
Up
air.
in the air, but
One
again
bounce
fall
to
short of
fielder.
the fielder.
Yeah, it falling down in front of Ajab. He tried well.
But look like that due to the moisture in the air, ball is falling short. It's
Yes.
not traveling in the air for the longer time.
Even Virandeep, while batting, he uses the top 3 4 batsmen are most experienced players. He has a likes of Anwar Aruddin,
He himself,
he himself being playing many this
then
and
I think
Muazzam Hayat, one of the other.
Muazzam Hayat is also one of the good player from Pakistan.
So that's a good thing about Virandeep Singh's captaincy so far. Has been using
This,
all his experience, taking taking into
again,
account.
this one little uh, batsman push it toward the deep square leg for a single. We now converted single into two.
So using that experience, probably that's the reason why they are in the top of the table, having
Yeah.
5 points on the table.
Yes, absolutely true. They have two captains there. You can see Anwar Aluddin and Virendeep Singh.
Yeah, Anwar Aruddin is the assistant, vice captain for Virandeep Singh. He was one of the ex-Malaysian national captain, one of the well-experienced players
Again, a slower
in
delivery.
Malaysia.
Just saved. It was a slower and the Yorker length ball. Watchfully played, stopped the ball. Wanted to go for a single, but looking at Dilshan going towards the ball so fast, he returned back to the crease.
Anwar Aruddin, 35 years old, who's giving all the valuable insights to Virandeep.
Virendeep is adjusting the field. So deep fine leg and again a bouncer. There's a
That's
appeal on
gone. Given Said Rahmatullah departs after scoring a 9 of 17 deliveries. End of the fifth over. West Ham Warriors taking a wicket with Dilshan, the bowler who has succeeded.
getting a wicket of Said.
So end of 5 overs, 21 for 1. And new batsman walks in, Faiz Noor, skipper of
This
West Ham Warriors.
This was a bouncer actually, and then he wanted to play a pull shot and got a toppage there. And now walking back to the pavilion, he scored 9 runs from 17 balls. The first wicket fallen on 21 run, and it was the last ball of the delivery.
Yes, final delivery of the fifth over. Take the price wicket of Said Ahmed
Ainul make no mistake, and he took a beautiful catch.
Ahmed Faiz, the skipper of Malaysian national team, who's captaining the Western Warriors into the middle, joining Nazir Rahman.
On the rise, he pushed towards the deep, deeper cover, just a single. So Faiznur is going to face the first ball of this match.
The sixth over, 22 for 1. Inaugural Ramadan Peace Cup Super Series 2019. Western Warriors versus Central Smashers. Western Warriors winning the toss, selected to bat first. And Ahmed Faiz straight away opening his account with a single.
So this is the last over for the field restriction. Here batsmen are taking singles, and the current run rate is 4.31, 23 for 1.
So far we have seen only a one boundary. It's quite interesting in a T20 format. In fielding restrictions, straight down.
Head for the 4 run.
As soon as I was talking about the boundary, Nazrul Rahman scored a boundary over the bowler's heads.
It's an over pitch delivery, and he played nicely over the bowler's head for the 4 run. Again, he is hitting the deck hard, but
Yeah, that boundary comes in after almost about 28 deliveries. The first boundary was scored in the first over, and we are in the sixth over. We see the second boundary.
Ball was actually outside the off stump, and then uh, Nazrael was asking umpire for wide call, but I think it was within the range, so no wide has been given. So rule to ball from the far end. Oh, this one is a wide one because it is going towards the leg side. And he
28
wanted
for
to
1.
play towards the deep square leg, between deep square leg and the fine leg. Such rule to ball Nazrael.
That's up in the
Up in the
air.
air and
This fielder comes under. Taken it.
taken.
Ajab Khan. Well taken that catch. And Nazrul Rahman departs after well compiled 14 of 17 deliveries. Western Warriors in a trouble. 28 for a loss of 2 wickets in the sixth over.
So Nazrael departs now.
It was a big loss for Western Warriors. He is the batsman who was settled in. Scored a 14 of 17, Nazrul. 28 for 2, Western Warriors. New batsman Nimanta Madhushanka walks in.
It was a very beautiful catch which has been taken. He was walking backward, backside, looking at the height of the ball and then judging himself.
Final delivery of the sixth over, or rather field restrictions. And
One more balls to go.
yeah, Shazrur has managed to take a wicket. Shazrul and Dilshan, two bowlers who has taken wicket each.
Shazrul to ball the last over from the far end, and he was successful in taking the wicket of Nazril.
And a miss.
No run.
That's the end of 6 overs, 28 for 2. So far, Western Warriors winning the toss, batting first, end of 6 overs, 28 for 2. Abdul Nazir Rahman, 14 of 17, and Saeed Rahmatullah, 9 of 17. The skipper of Western Warriors, Faiz Ahmed, 1 of 2 in the middle, playing with Nimanta Madhushanka, who walks in just a delivery ago. The bowling card of West Central Smashers, Dilshan, 8 for 1 in 2 overs. Izzat taken a 1 wicket, 9 runs. And there's a slight change in the commentary box. Zulaimi joining me. Welcome, Zulaimi.
Yeah, welcome, thank you. I'll be delivering commentary in Bahasa Malaysia. We have finished 6 overs. 6 over telah dilengkapkan dalam power play. Western Warriors sekarang ini memukul dengan kedudukan 29 larian dengan jatuhan 2 wiket. Purata 47 larian per over. Western Warriors menentang Central Smashers. Di tengah gelanggang sekarang ini, memukul bagi pasukan Western Warriors adalah ketua pasukan Ahmad Faiz dan berpasangan dengan Nimanta Madhushanka, pemain berasal dari Sri Lanka, dan membaling bagi pasukan Central Smashers, main berjersey nombor 12 juga dari Sri Lanka, Rashmika Dilshan.
So far looking good for Central Smashers. Managed to control Western Warriors below 30 runs in first 6 overs field restrictions. Into the 7th over, Rashmika Dilshan continues from the pavilion end. Watchfully played by Faiz. No chance of a run.
Satu balingan yang sengaja diperlahankan untuk merangkap Ahmad Faiz. Namun Ahmad Faiz dapat membaca pergerakan bola dengan baik. Tiada larian pada balingan yang ketiga dalam over yang ke-7. Innings yang pertama, perlawanan di antara Western Warriors dan Central Smashers. Western Warriors sedang memukul.
Watchfully played, no chance of a run.
Itu balingan yang baik, memaksa Ahmad Faiz untuk bermain dengan back foot movement untuk bertahan. Tiada larian untuk balingan yang keempat. Berbaki 2 lagi balingan di over yang ke-7, 29 dengan 2 jatuh wiket bagi Western Warriors.
Probably they are under a little bit pressure, losing both the openers back within that fielding restrictions.
Western Warriors kehilangan dua pemukul pembukaan dalam jangka waktu power play. Satu bouncer
Over the head, given
the
wide.
head, yes.
And a one bouncer called.
Pengarih perlawanan menunjukkan isyarat wide kerana balingan lantunan tadi melebihi paras bahu. Apa yang perlu dilakukan oleh kedua-dua pemukul bagi pasukan Western Warriors adalah cuba untuk kembali menstabilkan innings, untuk membentuk platform yang kukuh bagi over-over yang terakhir dalam innings yang pertama ini dalam perlawanan T20, ataupun dalam perlawanan kriket secara umumnya, adalah amat penting bagi membina partnership ataupun pair yang baik, terutama sekali pada awal-awal perlawanan seperti perlawanan yang kita saksikan pada hari ini. Dalam over yang ketujuh tinggal lagi baki satu balingan, 31 untuk 2 jatuhan wiket bagi Western Warriors. Keadaan kelihatan tidak begitu baik untuk Western Warriors. Mereka perlu menggandakan usaha untuk mencetak lebih banyak larian. 2 larian untuk tolakan leg glance ke bahagian backward square tadi, mencetak 2 larian bagi Western Warriors. 33 untuk 2 wiket. Keadaan cuaca di Kinrara agak lembap, hujan renyai-renyai masih lagi turun di Kinrara, namun itu tidak berjaya memaksa perlawanan dihentikan kerana mungkin jumlah hujan yang terlalu sedikit. Dengan turunnya hujan dari petang tadi hingga sekarang ini, cuaca agak dingin di Kinrara. Cuma kita harapkan aksi di tengah gelanggang menjadi semakin panas sepanjang innings yang pertama ini, dan juga kita berharap pada malam ini kita dapat menonton satu aksi mengejar yang baik pada inning yang kedua nanti dalam perlawanan Western Warriors menentang Central Smashers.
The bowling change for Central Smashers. Skipper Virandip Singh coming from the far end.
Virandip Singh akan membaling ataupun merejam bagi pasukan Central Smashers.
That's half pitch. That's rightfully punished by Faiz Noor.
Rejaman Virandip Singh terus dijawab oleh Faiz Noor dengan pukulan 4 ke cow corner untuk 4 larian lagi.
Straight away put into the boundary by Faiz Noor, and next delivery taking a single.
Cuma nice. Satu larian. Lontaran yang kedua dalam over yang ke-8, 7.2 over telah dilengkapkan. Purata larian 5.18 bagi Western Warriors.
Probably these two batsmen need to continue till about 15-16 overs by Western Warriors to take charge in this game after losing 2 quick wickets. And Nimanta Madhushanka is a 26-year-old player, first class Sri Lankan cricketer playing for Nondescript Cricket Club in Sri Lanka, NCC.
Satu balingan yang agak pendek terus dipukul untuk 4 larian oleh Nimanda Madhushanka.
That's a poor miss by the fielder there in the point. Virandip Singh.
Inilah kebiasaannya apa yang berlaku dalam perlawanan T20. Pasangan ataupun partnership, batsman partnership perlu bijak untuk memilih bowler yang menjadi sasaran mereka untuk melakukan pukulan-pukulan yang besar. Dan Virandip menjadi mangsa 9 larian dalam over yang ke-8 sekarang ini.
These two batsmen has to continue having a good partnership. They have a lot of experience behind Faiz Noor and Nimanta. And that's the end of 8 overs, 42 for 2. Western Warriors.
Berakhir 8 over 42 untuk 2 jatuhan wiket. Imanda Madushanka dan juga Ahmad Faizno di tengah gelanggang. Pada awal tadi Sheikh Rahmatullah dan Nazril Rahman membuka pukulan bagi Western Warriors. Sheikh Rahmatullah mengumpul 9 larian dari 17 balingan, Nazril Rahman 14 larian daripada 17 larian. Kedua-duanya berjaya dikeluarkan oleh Central Smashers di dalam waktu power play ataupun 6 over yang pertama. Dan sekarang ini Ahmad Faiz dan Nimanda Madushanka di tengah gelanggang. Bagi pasukan Central Smashers, masih terlalu awal untuk membuat analisa pada balingan. Namun begitu Rashmika Dilshan nampaknya menunjukkan aksi membaling yang baik dalam 3 over yang telah pun dilakukannya.
Bowling change in pavilion end. Sivananda coming into the strike. Sivananda, one of the players who have been to Sri Lanka first class cricket beginning of this year, played couple of months with Sri Lanka Police along with Said Aziz.
Satu larian dari Ahmad Faiz yang menghadap balingan daripada Sivananda, pemain yang baru pulang dari Sri Lanka setelah bermain di Sri Lanka selama 2 bulan pada awal tahun 2019. Pendedahan yang cukup baik untuk pemain-pemain muda negara di Sri Lanka. Sivananta dan juga Said Aziz menimba pengalaman di Sri Lanka.
Play and a miss this time. Kept it a bit low. So far, Central Smashers has controlled the team. The Western Warriors batting lineup managed to put a lot of pressure on them at a time of they are looking to go over. Took two quick wickets, sending both the opening batsmen, Said and Nazril.
Satu larian dicipta oleh Nimanda Madushanka daripada pukulan back foot defense untuk cuma satu larian. Keadaan sekarang ini, kalau kita lihat sebelum ini Virandip membaling bagi pasukan Central Smashers dan sekarang Sivananta. Kedua-duanya adalah pembaling pemutar bagi pasukan Central Smashers yang cuba meletakkan tekanan kepada pasangan pemukul pasukan Western Warriors untuk mengelak daripada kedua-dua pemain ini terlalu cepat menyesuaikan keadaan di lapangan tengah.
Sananda to continue bowling from the pavilion and that's going above. That's gone for 6 straight away.
6 larian dikumpulkan ni Manta Madushanka. Bola lontaran Sivananta untuk 6 larian.
Judged it really well. Select the correct ball to go for it.
9 larian dikumpulkan dalam over ini, masih berbaki 1. Sebentar sebelum ini tadi Virandip juga di dalam overnya telah melepaskan 9 larian. Dalam 2 over yang ke-9 dan over ke-8 ini nampak Ahmad Faiz dan Nimanda Madushanka cuba untuk mempertingkatkan purata larian dan sekarang ini setelah pun naik sedikit kepada 5.78 larian per over.
The final was 52 for 2 Western Warriors.
52 dengan 2 jatuhan wiket oleh Western Warriors. Ahmad Faiz dan Nimanda Madushanka di tengah gelanggang. 10 larian dikumpulkan pada over yang ke-9. 9 over telah pun selesai. Berbaki 11 lagi over untuk Western Warriors. Innings yang pertama perlawanan Western Warriors menentang Central Smashers. Meneruskan balingan adalah Virandip Singh. Melakukan balingan kepada Nimanda Madushanka.
Aksi memadam yang baik. Single.
Satu saja larian.
It was a dangerous run.
agak lega bagi pasukan Western Warriors pada over yang ke-8 dan juga over yang ke-9 ketika Virandip dan Sivananta melakukan balingan. Dua over ini menghasilkan 10 larian pada setiap over. 20 larian daripada dua over yang baru saja diselesaikan, dan sekarang ini telah pun berjaya mengumpul dua lagi larian. Di over yang ke-10, Virandip Singh melakukan balingan bagi pasukan Central Smashers.
Post for appeal. No harm done.
Appeal. Pemadam-pemadam pasukan Central Smashers mengatakan bola terkena kayu pemukul. Ni mantap sebentar tadi. Satu pukulan kilas yang baik untuk 4 larian.
That's through the point region. Gone for a 4. Nimanta Madhushankar using his... It's a switch hit by Nimanta. Using his experience. Yet another boundary. Western Warriors 59 for 2.
Dalam over ini 7 lagi larian dikumpulkan oleh Western Warriors.
Yet another shot
Satu
again.
lagi pukulan reverse sweep. Cubaan untuk mendapatkan 4 larian, cuma berhasil mendapatkan 1 larian.
Tenth over, 60 for 2. Last 2 overs has helped them to increase the run rate.
Itu dah balingan wide.
They have
Sudah 9 larian.
surpassed 6.2 right now. 6.2 surpassed the 6 runs quick run rate.
Satu lagi larian dikumpulkan oleh Muhammad Faiz dan Western Warriors.
That's the end of 10 overs, 61 for 2. Western Warriors after winning the toss.
10 over dilengkapkan 62 untuk 2 jatuhan wiket. 6.2 purata larian per over bagi Western Warriors menentang Central Smashers dalam innings yang pertama.
There's a change in come box. Zulhaimi join with Sham.
Alright.
Hello viewers. Okay, there's a good build up here after the first early 2 wickets. Hit straight on the ground for a single.
Ya, Ahmad Faiz memukul untuk 1 larian. Bola balingan Sivananta. Susunan pemadam-pemadam sudah pun terbuka luas menanti pukulan-pukulan besar dari Nimanta Madhushankar dan Ahmad Faiz. Kedua-duanya sejak dari over yang ke-7 sudah mengumpul lebih 30 larian dalam 4 over ataupun 3 over.
A bit of a mix up there. No harm done. Ran the first one hard.
Ahmad Faiz nyaris terperangkap, namun sempat untuk berpatah balik ke crease-nya. 64 untuk 2. 10.2 over. Perlawanan di antara Western Warriors dan Central Smashers.
Sivananda in his second over. Played towards deep square for a single there.
Jika diperhatikan dengan teliti, pergerakan balingan Sivananta tidak terlalu smooth ataupun agak terhenti-henti flow balingan Sivananta. Suatu yang harus diperhatikan dan perlu cuba untuk diperbaiki Sivananta.
Both the batsmen are set here and they are looking comfortable. The score is they're scoring at 6 and over here. Hopefully they'll try to push, and that's what they did. Took the ball on the full and two bounce to the long on fielder for a single.
Cuma satu larian daripada balingan sebentar tadi, 66 untuk 2 jatuhan wiket di over yang ke-11. Balingan Sivananta kepada Ahmad Faiz sekarang ini.
It's up in the air. It's taken comfortably. That is end of Ahmad Faiz.
Satu kesilapan daripada Ahmad Faiz. Ahmad Faiz keluar digantikan sekarang ini oleh Asbi. Ahmad Asbi.
Captain departs for 13, which looked like he was well set to score big today. The bowler bowled the ball a bit shorter there. He tried to slog sweep it, but got the top edge, and it was comfortable catch in the covers. Sivananda taking his first wicket in his second over. He bowled well and he got the big reward. It was a good partnership after a quick early 2 wickets there. 48 runs between Ahmad Faiz and Nimanta.
3 wiket yang ketiga. Ahmad Faiz 13 larian untuk cuma dari 15. Balingan masih di tengah gelangan Nimanta Madushanka, 23 selepas 16 balingan. Sivananta akan meneruskan balingan di over yang ke-11. Balingan yang terakhir.
That's a good cut shot there, and should be an easy boundary there with the fast outfield in Kinrara. That's easy runs for Nimanta.
4 larian untuk Nimanta. Pukulan cut shot yang agak lewat, late cut shot yang cukup baik, melepasi boundary di kawasan backward point. Tiada fielder di sana dan terus untuk mengumpul 70 larian dengan 3 jatuhan wiket.
The new batsman is Ahmad Asbi, and that's end of Sivananda's second over. The score remains at 70 for 3 after 11. It's a bowling change from the far end. Muazzam Had will come around the wicket to the new batsman Ahmad Asbi.
11 over telah pun dilengkapkan. 11.70 untuk 3 jatuh wiket. Muazzam Hayat sekarang ini membaling untuk pasukan Central Smashers di over yang ke-12. Satu balingan yang baik, tiada larian. Satu lagi.
Starts with 2 dots. Muazzam.
Muazzam membaling kepada Ahmad Asbi yang baru saja menyertai Nimanta Madushanka di tengah gelanggang. Nimanta sudah pun berada di tengah gelanggang lebih dari 4 over. Bagus kali ini. Cuma untuk satu larian. 2 larian, miss fielding.
Good running there. Good presence of mind there. Stealing a single there. It was just a single, but it's a misfield, costing the team another run. Good presence of mind by Asbi. Was ready to steal the run over there.
Cuma sedikit perubahan yang dilakukan Asim memukul Asbi pada balingan yang ketiga tadi. Pergerakan kakinya membolehkan dia memukul. Dan sekarang ini satu lagi pukulan yang baik daripada Ahmad Asbi untuk 4 larian. Untuk makluman, Ahmad Asbi menghabiskan waktu 2 bulan yang pertama pada tahun 2019 ini di Adelaide. Um, untuk bermain untuk klub di Adelaide.
Excellent shot there by Asby, hitting straight down the ground. One bounce for a boundary that hits the side screen. And sensible cricket. Took a single to give strike to the set batsman Nimanta. Mosam started the over with 2 dots, and then the set batsman Nimanta had a word with Asby. Probably he must have shared how the pitch is behaving today. He's been batting there for a while. Swing and a miss. That's end of over number 12. Western Warriors are 77 for 3.
7 lagi larian dalam over yang ke-12. Membawa kedudukan keseluruhan bagi Western Warriors 77 larian dengan jatuhan 3 wiket. Nimanda Madushanka 27 untuk 18 delivery. Ahmad Asbi 7 larian, mengumpul 7 larian dari 5 delivery ataupun 5 balingan. Western Warriors purata larian per over sekarang ini 6.42. Masih lagi berbaki 8 larian. 8 over untuk innings yang pertama di antara Western Warriors dan Central Smashers. Sekarang ini bersedia untuk melakukan balingan pemain nombor 9, Amiruddin Azhar. Seorang pemain ataupun pemutar yang juga berpengalaman, yang pernah bermain untuk pasukan T20 Malaysia di dalam World Cup qualifying di Dubai. Tapi aksinya sudah lama dirindui peminat-peminat sukan kriket tanah air, dan sekarang melakukan comeback Amiruddin Zaha.
Change of bowling there.
Full toss, cuma 1 larian. Bola balingan ataupun rejaman Amiruddin Azhar.
Amiruddin Azhar, the new bowling change from the pavilion end. Bowls a beautiful toss that goes straight to the deep mid wicket fielder for a single.
Cukup baik, 1 larian lagi dari Nimanda Madushanka. Itulah dia cara untuk bermain menghadapi pemutar-pemutar. Pemukul perlu lebih sabar untuk memerhatikan pergerakan ataupun laluan bola, dan bermain agak lewat berbanding dengan jika bermain menghadapi pembaling-pembaling pantas.
In the air, straight to the long on fielder.
Yang sedikit kurang cermat dari Ahmad Asbi, terus kepada pemadang di long on untuk 1 lagi wiket dijatuhkan oleh Central Smashers. Sekarang ini kedudukan 80 untuk 4. Asbi sepatutnya lebih banyak bersabar dan cuba untuk membina partnership dengan Nimanta, namun begitu beliau agak gopoh tadi untuk melakukan pukulan, cuba untuk melakukan pukulan 6 yang tidak sampai ke boundary line dan terus keluar untuk digantikan oleh pemain berjersey nombor 4, Navodaya Vijaya Kumar, untuk menyertai Nimanta Madushankar di tengah gelanggang untuk membina kembali innings bagi pasukan Western Warriors. 80 untuk 4 jatuhan wiket dalam jangka waktu 12.3 over.
Amiruddin striking in his first over. Batsmen are looking for 2. It's good running between the wickets.
2 larian lagi. Ini mantap.
New batsman is Navodaya Vijaya Kumar. He's yet to face the ball. Quick single there. Chance of a run out. Direct hit would have sent back Nimanta.
Satu
Back to the pavilion.
balingan percubaan daripada wicket keeper Ainul Hakim. Wicket keeper bagi Central Smashers untuk mengeluarkan Imada Madushanka. Tidak berjaya, balingannya tersasar dari kayu pancang.
New batsman Vijay Kumar, left-hander, to face Amiruddin Nazar's final delivery of the 13th over. Nimanta moves to 31 of 21 deliveries. That's it, straight up in the air.
Oh,
And it's dropped. That looked like a comfortable catch. The fielder was in position, but he misjudged it at the final moment, and he dropped the catch. Plus, he let the ball go to boundary. It's 4 runs.
Udit Madushanka terlepas peluang untuk melakukan tangkapan tadi. 4 lagi larian untuk Western Warriors.
Western Warriors are clearly looking to go the aggressive way. New batsman Navodaya hitting the ball straight away is off the mark with a boundary.
Muazzam Hayat akan meneruskan balingan di over yang ke-14. 87 larian dikumpulkan dengan 4 wiket.
Straight down the ground to the long off fielder Virandeep.
Di mana Madushanka 1 larian. Pukulan yang terus ke long off. Virandeep berada di sana menyelamatkan bola tadi cuma untuk 1 larian. Lagi di mata Madushanka berpasangan dengan Navodaya di tengah gelanggang untuk Western Warriors 88 dengan 4 jatuhan wiket. Purata larian 6.68. Masih lagi kita anggarkan Western Warriors mampu untuk melakukan 140 larian.
It's racing towards the boundary. Well fielded there. Saved 2 runs for the team.
Shazrul Ezad. Aksi memadang yang baik dari Shazrul Ezad untuk menghadkan larian kepada 2 larian bagi pasukan Western Warriors. 90 untuk 4 jatuhan wiket.
Excellent delivery.
Satu lagi wiket untuk Southern Hitters.
Beaten by the flight of Muazzam.
Muazzam Hayat berjaya mengeluarkan Navodaya.
It's wicket number 5.
5 wiket telah berjaya dijatuhkan oleh Central Smashers. Namun begitu, masih lagi ada peluang untuk Western Warriors untuk sekurang-kurangnya mengumpul 140 larian di dalam innings ini. Kedudukan semasa 90 untuk 5 jatuhan wiket dengan purata larian 6.67 di over yang ke-13.3 ataupun over yang ke-14. Masih ada berbaki 6 over. Sesuatu harus dilakukan oleh Western Warriors untuk mengumpul sekurang-kurangnya 130-140 larian untuk bertahan.
New batsman is Ammar Zuhidi.
Ammar Zuhdi masuk
inside edge
dengan Nimanta Madushankar. Inside edge. Beliau bernasib baik untuk mendapat 1 larian dari pukulan sebentar tadi.
Western Warriors are still taking the aggressive approach. The new batsman going for a slog sweep straight away, misses it and gets a single in short fine leg with an inside edge. It's a good cover drive. An excellent field in the deep. That will be another single for Western Warriors.
Cuma satu larian untuk Western Warriors dari Madu Shankar. Di Manta Madu Shankar berpasangan dengan Ahmad Zuhdi.
Dances down the track. Couldn't connect it well, so just a single to long off. That's end of over number 14. Western Warriors are 93 for 5.
93 larian dikumpulkan oleh Western Warriors dengan jatuhan 5 wiket di over yang ke-14. Perlawanan berbaki ataupun innings ini berbaki 6 lagi over. Kita mengharapkan agar Western Warriors dapat mengumpul sekurang-kurangnya 130 ataupun 140 larian. Ini dia sekarang ni summary ataupun sedikit ringkasan tentang perlawanan Madu Wanta, Nimanda Madu Shankar mengumpul 33 larian daripada 23 balingan. Nazri Rahman 14, Faiz No 13 larian. Sementara bagi Central Smashers,
It's up in the air.
itu dia satu
That is-
pukulan.
That is wicket number 6.
Ahmad Zuhdi keluar dari balingan Ahmed Zaha yang ditangkap oleh Virandip Singh di lemparan yang pertama over yang ke-15.
Simplest of the catches to Virandip Singh. Western Warriors losing their 6th wicket. Batsman trying
Ahmed
to score
Zaha
big.
dua wiket dikumpulkan dalam 1.1 over balingannya. Syazrul Ezad setakat ini pembaling yang terbaik bagi pasukan Central Smashers dengan 9, cuma melepaskan 9 larian untuk 1 wiket dalam 2 over. Western Warriors 93, 6 jatuh wiket di over yang ke-15.
New batsman is Haikal Khair.
Haikal Khair,
The batsmen have crossed.
pemain bawah 19 tahun Malaysia, main berjersey nombor 10. Oh, satu
Chance
peluang
of a
untuk
catch
ditangkap.
there.
Cuma satu larian dari Madu Shankar.
That was hit very hard, straight on the ground. Went between the hands of the bowler Amiruddin. New batsman Haikal will face his first ball.
Haikal bernasib baik. Dua larian inside edge untuk dua larian daripada Haikal Khair. Semalam Haikal Khair golden duck dalam perlawanan menentang West Southern Hitters. Haikal adalah pembaling pantas yang sedang meningkat naik bagi pasukan remaja Malaysia. Pemain yang mempunyai pewatakan yang baik dan mempunyai potensi yang tinggi untuk dikembangkan. Haikal Khair.
Two that there back to back. Amiruddin trying to finish off his over as soon as possible. It's the last ball. It's appeal for an LBW. That should be leg by. It's end of over number 15. Western Warriors are 6 down for 96. 5 more overs left. The set batsman Nimanta is still out there.
End of 15 over 97 for 6. Nemanta going strong. 34 from 24 balls. Hackle 2 runs from the 4 balls. Current run rate is 6.47. Amiruddin bowled 2 overs, gave 32 runs, but picked up 2 wickets. So, from 5 overs, what do you expect? How much score to be there on the board?
Um, should be around 140. If Nimanta stays until the end of 20th over, then hopefully more than that. He looks comfortable over there, but the new batsmen are not that comfortable coming straight away, and they're going for big hits. They lost a couple of wickets in the deep.
Yeah, so we are expecting that 8 runs per over will be in the target to achieve 140. So let us see how the situation goes, how Nimanta is going to control the game. A lovely ball over the just over pitch, Yorker length.
That's good
That's
running between the wickets.
good thing that with Western Warriors, they since the session started, they have taken a single, but quite a risky single, but they were able to contain. But there is no run out there. Madhushanka bowling from the far end.
Heikel just doing the right thing there, taking a quick single and giving strike to the set batsman Nimanta.
Madhushankar to Nimanka. Again a lovely shot, but directly in front of the mid-off.
It's a
There's an
misfield there,
overthrow. Batsman gone for the 2 runs.
and they take it comfortably. Good running between the wickets. The throw at the
Absolutely good
striker's
running.
end was unnecessary. The batsman was quite comfortable reaching there.
And good thing that it went to the captain Virendra Singh there and he wanted to take a chance for the run out, but unfortunately it missed and gone to the deep square leg. No backup, so that's why batsman able to concede 2 runs.
Definitely, they want the big wicket of Nimanta, so they are trying whatever they can, and they are not letting any chances down. Udit in his third delivery.
Oh, this
It's
is
a change of pace,
a no ball because over the mm,
well above his waist.
wrist and no ball called. So there's a free hit and ball also went over the shorter fine leg over the boundary for 4 runs.
Udit trying to bowl a slower delivery, completely misjudging it, and the ball is
Got a
well
5
above,
run from this delivery. So score moved to 105 for
and
a
it's a
loss of
free hit now.
6 wicket.
It's a free hit to Nimanta. That bowled
Lovely
well
shot
and
and
excellent
then
fielding.
Madhushankar also stopped. If it could have been a miss, then definitely there should be a close call for a boundary. But good thing that long off and long on both are active, so could not have got a chance, but only they should have got a single. But okay, the situation is no run. It's a good stop by Madhushankar.
Madhushanka has a good Yorker in his strength.
Yeah, absolutely. We have seen couple of good Yorker from him. Madhushankar from far end to again this one mm,
Oh,
over.
that that was nasty. He
That
tried to
was
bowl
really
another
nasty.
Yorker, but it hit directly
Hit,
on
hit, hit directly to the
thigh, I believe.
batsman Nimanta.
Yet another attempt to bowl full and York the batsman, but it went at a pace and hit Nimanta on his We thank all the sponsors for this wonderful tournament. And Nimanta looks okay there, but that was quite nasty. Udit trying to bowl his stock ball Yorker, but completely misses his length,
It
and
was
it bowls
actually going
full.
to the waistline, so waist high, no run there. Again,
It's play and a miss. It's bowled on a good length delivery at some raw pace.
I wanted to play over the mid off, but could not able to connect it. Ball passes to the keeper, no run. So now two batsmen talking in the center, walking in the center and discussing what should be their strategy.
Right.
So far, 8 runs came in this over.
That's excellent
Again, a
ball.
lovely delivery, good Yorker length outside the off stump.
Excellent over there by Udit.
Though he considered 8 runs, but last 4 balls were dot balls.
Good over there by Udit, except that one no ball for. He bowled exceptionally well. And after end of 16 overs, Western Warriors are 105 for 6.
Amaruddin Azhar is going to ball from the pavilion end. Amaruddin to Ackle. He pushed it towards the mid off and Virender Singh stopped the ball, but still it was enough time for the two batsmen to take a single. And Hackle is doing a good thing that he is giving the strike to well settled batsman Nimanta.
Definitely, and Nimanta trying to clear the long fielder for a big hit, but he misses it. Bowler sensing that Nimanta was coming down the
Again
track.
a flatter delivery, but it's gone to the keeper. He could not able to play the shot.
It's 2 dots back to back.
Azhar. This time he steered down to gully, no run. So 3 dot balls. So far 1 run coming from this over. Amaruddin again, this time he played a sweep shot, reverse sweep, and they got a 2 runs from there. We have seen good reverse sweep from Nimanta.
He already got 2 boundaries out of it, and
Yes, absolutely true.
he did not connect well here. Got an underage and went uh, almost reached the boundary.
Again, this one he played a sweep shot, but a fielder there at that short fine leg. So this over only 4 runs came. With that, end of 17th over scores 109. Hackle 4 from 6, Nimanta 43 from 35 balls. Current run rate is 6.41, and Azhar Amaruddin got 2 wickets, 17 from 17 runs, end of his third over. Welcome, Yusri.
Thank you, Sanjay. End of 17 overs, 109 for 6. Western Warriors probably looking for about 140 if Nimanta can continue till the final over.
Absolutely true. So last 3 overs, if 8 runs comes per over, so 24 runs can be added. So we were expecting that 30 runs means 10 runs per over.
Yes,
Yeah,
Sanjay, but Nimanta been a bit silent last 2 overs apart from that no ball boundary. Afterwards, managed to keep it him silent. That's one bounce to the field in deep extra cover, deep mid wicket region.
Shazrul bowling from the far end. Nimanta plays a shot to the deep mid wicket. Ball falls short of the fielder. Batsman able to take a single there. With that score, moved to 110 for the loss of 6 wicket.
Yes,
And with
right.
that, Nimanta moved to 44.
Yeah, right now Heikel has to take charge and go for shots this time.
This
Plays
is
up
little
Beachley.
up over the umpire. No fielder there. Ball land in no man's land.
It's rather we can say chipped over the bowler's head.
Yes. And then actually Hackle is doing a good job that he is rotating the strike. He is not taking the strike much and giving maximum to Nimanta.
Yeah, Nimanta has to play some great knock to put Western Warriors in a safer target. Oh, that's looking for a quick single. No chance of a run. Well fielded there by the bowler himself. Shazrul Izzat bowls so well. His
Nimanta
bowling
wanted
is
to play a sweep shot but couldn't able to connect it.
Shazrul bowling his third over. 11 for 1 so far. Shazrul Izzat, one of the senior players in Malaysia.
Very controlled bowling from Shazul. Right arm over the wicket to Nimanta.
Madhushanka looking for a reverse sweep inside edge. No chance of a run.
2 dot balls coming from this over. And so far 2 runs came.
Yes, we saw last couple of deliveries. He has been a bit tough to score.
It's a good competition between Nimanta and Shazul. So Nimanta is means not able to score run here, and Shazul is able to control Nimanta scoring run here. Again, he's already
Looks
crossed.
for a wild swing. He misses it. Slow delivery. Completely missed by Nimanta. 44 of 39.
He was actually cross, and then he wanted to deceive the bowler, but when he delivered the ball, slower delivery, he could not able to connect it properly.
Looks like the runs falling down. Only coming 2 runs in this over. 18th over. This has been the drawback for Western Warriors. In the last 5 overs, they haven't scored much. That's the top edge. There's a fielder comes in. Whether it will be travelled that far? Oh, good try by the long on fielder. He ran from the boundary line to crossing the inside inner circle as well.
But the good thing to see that they have taken 2 runs here.
Yes, it was up in the air for some time.
Yes.
So it allowed the batsmen to run, and meanwhile
Long on fielder has to run for almost 25 to 30 yards, but it falls short of him, and then he could not able to collect it.
he had to cross the 30 yards inner circle as well.
Yes. So score end of 18 over 113 for a loss of 6 wicket. From here on, looks like score will be between 120 to 130.
Yes, looking at the way they were batting so far, it doesn't look like they will reach 140. Only 4 runs coming in the final over. So 2 more overs to go. Madhushanka back to bowl.
17th over also they got 4 runs. 18th over also they got 4 runs.
Yeah, they were a bit better in the 10 to 15th over in this game, but unfortunately they lost so many wickets. 4 wickets they lost.
Madhushanka from the pavilion end. Again he pushed towards the mid-off and a single taken. Again given a strike to Nimanta. Nimanta is 46 from 40 balls.
So we see 2 Madhushankas there. Madhushanka to Madhushanka. Udit Madhushanka is bowling to Nimanta Madhushanka.
Both are brothers?
That's I'm not sure. Only they
You
I
say
know.
you are from Sri Lanka, so you I explain. But it's good to see the competition between the batsman and the bowler. Lovely, but again, ball is not traveling that far. It falls short of the deep mid wicket. Batsman able to take 2 runs. Oh,
And
there's a overthrow, but Nimanta settled with only 2 runs.
Nimanta moves to 48 with that 2 runs in 41 deliveries. We're in the 19th over. With Madhushankar bowling his final over. 20 runs for a, not able to take a wicket so far, but bowled really well in the beginning overs.
Ball was actually quite long for in the air. Madhu Shankar to Nimanta.
Oh,
Very
nicely
lovely steer down to the third man. Batsman able to take a single there. With that, Nimanta moves to 49.
You call nervous 40s probably. He was for some time he was being in 40s. Somehow in the 19th over 117 for 6.
9 more deliveries to go. Udit Madhushankar to to Hackle. He lovely
Big shot
plays
towards the
ball is
top of the covers region, going for a boundary. Will that be stopped? No, it went to boundary. 4 runs. Valuable 4 runs for the Western Warriors. Heikel, the batsman who managed to get that boundary. Heikel moves to 10 of 9 deliveries.
and the score moved to 121 for the loss of 6 wicket.
8 more deliveries to go. Sanjay, what is the target in your mind at this stage?
130 to 140. Looking at the run rate which is going through, the current run rate is 6.48.
I was wondering, Nimanta is on 49 and he has spent some quite good time in the middle. He has not managed to open his arms yet at a final stage of the overs.
Yeah, maybe the last over he could able to do something, some entertaining shots.
Probably he will be looking to take a single there. So
Yeah.
make a 50 and
Yes,
moves
so
to
that
the
he can
final over.
face the last
Yes.
over, final over.
49 of 42. Western Warriors 122 for 6. Final delivery of the 19th over. Madhushankar bowling his final delivery of his quarter of 4 overs. Udit Madhushankar straight to the field.
As
That's a 50.
that
Good half century by Nimanta Madhushankar.
very well controlled inning from him. Earlier we see that on 26th ball he was at 40, but after that the wickets were falling. He actually controlled the inning, and this 50 is actually the good 50 from Nimanta Madhushankar.
Nimanta Madhushankar on 50 of 43 deliveries.
So 10 run coming from this over.
End of 19 overs, 123 for 6, 4 wickets in hand. Final over.
Final over. Need to see some crackling and entertaining shots.
Definitely, people are expecting firecrackers at this stage. Probably a bit late, but still.
As you said, usually that he is going to take a single in the last ball so that he can keep the strike.
And he has crossed the 50 runs mark, so
He can open his hand.
yeah, it's on as a batsman on his head. The barrier is passed, so
Say Shazul last over he gave only 4 runs. So now Shazul is going to ball Nimanta Madhushankar. This time he tried to pull it towards play a shot to the long on, between long on and mid on, deep mid on. Just got a single there. That score moved to 124.
124 for 6. Final over, 5 deliveries to go.
Shazul looks economical. 3 overs, 14 run, 13 run. This one a slower delivery and
There's a
it's a
field.
going toward ball shot of the fielder at the deep square leg. Batsman settled with single. Heckel wanted to give the strike to Nivanta, who is actually well in control. Sazul to Nimanta Madhushanka.
Almost all the bowlers bowled really well for central smashes to keep these Western Warriors below par. That's
And
gone
this one is
over
over
the
the boundary
boundary.
for
That's
six. Yeah.
six. Over the Kaukorn region. Nimanta Madhushanka opens his arms at final four deliveries. Six coming into the with that six score moves to Western Warriors 131 for six.
Nimanta Madhushanka actually waited for this particular ball to have a rise up to the waist level so that he can play a shot and little uppish to the deep mid wicket, and over the deep mid wicket it went for the six.
There was a
What a
fielder
control
there.
shot.
There was a fielder there that it
But over the fielder.
yeah, sailed it over his head. He tried jumping, still he was like twice his height.
Yes. He was trying to jump and try to catch Sazul.
And yet another straight down. There's a fielder, long off fielder. Oh, drops it.
Dropped.
Catches, win matches. These kind of drops will hurt them. However, they managed to restrict the Western Warriors so far below 140. Let's see, two more deliveries to go. 133 runs on the board. Will they able to cross that
140 mark?
140 mark?
But Sazul is bowling really good. Again, this one wrapped on the pad. No run. It's a dot ball.
Price dot ball there.
Yeah.
Every dot delivery is in the final 5 overs. It works towards the bowler's
Like he got
bowling
hurt.
side.
But really appreciate the batting from Nimanta Madhushanka. Controlling the inning.
Mandaman Shankar 59 of 47.
Last ball of the inning.
What innings by him. Final delivery. Looks for a straight drive. That's gone one bounce to the boundary. 4 runs. Unable to stop by that long off fielder. Gone for a 4. So ends the innings with the boundary. Nimanta Madhushanka 63 of 48. Western Warriors completes their 20 overs in 137 for 6. End of 20 overs. Shazrul Izzat completes his 4 overs, 27 for 1. Well compiled.
14 runs came from this particular over from Sazul.
Well compiled half century by Nimanta.
Yes.
So looking back at the Western Warriors scorecard. Western Warriors winning the toss earlier day and batting first. Said Rahmatullah 9 of 17, Nazrul Rahman 14 of 17, Ahmed Faiz 13 of 15, Nimanta Madhuanta unbeaten 63 of 48, Ahmed Asbi 8 of 7, Navodya Vijay Kumar 6 of 3, Amar Zuhaidi 2 of 3, and Haikal Khair unbeaten 12 of 11.
Give support given by Haikal Khair to Nimanta Madhushanka.
End of 20 overs, 137 for 6. It was a brilliant 44 runs partnership for the 7th wicket. At the end, Central smashes bowling card. Udit Madhushanka 4 overs 27. Rashmika Dilshan 3 overs 13 for 1. Shazrul Izzat 4 overs 27 for 1. Virandeep Singh 2 overs 19. Sivananda Gopal 2 overs 18 for 1. Muazzam Hayat 2 overs 13 for 1, and Amirul Azhar 3 overs 17 for 2. It was a good partnership over there for the 3rd wicket, about 38 runs partnership, and then 44 runs partnership coming at the end for the 7th wicket. 137 for 6, end of 20 overs. Western Warriors versus Central Smashers, 7th game of this inaugural Ramadan Peace Cup Super Series 2019. We'll be back as soon as the second inning starts. We will be having a short break, about 10 minutes. And until then, stay tuned. Rod Oval. Game number 7, Central Smashers versus Western Warriors. Western Warriors winning the toss, batting first, putting up a total of 137 for 6 in 20 overs. And Central Smashers ready to start their innings to chase of 138. Kushan to start the spell from the pavilion end. Two batsmen in the middle, Virandeep Singh and Anwar Arudin. That's a ball delivery. Gone down the leg, gone for a wide and an extra run. 2 runs coming in. And joining me, Sham, with me.
Hello viewers, welcome back for the second innings. Birandeep and Anwar, the two strong opening batsmen for Central, started the innings there. A very loose delivery by Kushan, way down the leg. That brings Anwar on strike.
2 runs on the board without a ball delivered yet. I mean, legal delivery.
Kushan to Anwar. It's another wide. Kushan still trying to find his rhythm there.
Loose start so far from Kushan.
Central Smashers are chasing 137 of 20. They have pretty strong opening and middle order.
They have been a good 2 opening partnerships so far in this series by Anwar and Virandeep.
Play and a miss. And we'll try to pull it in front of square, but the ball kept low. It's a hard new ball. Kushan to Anwar from the pavilion end.
Oh, that was a chance, or
I think it hit his arms, or
well, that was an outside edge. There was an outcry by the fielders close by.
it's a loud appeal by all the fielders, but the umpire didn't move.
The 2 fielders in deep is fine leg and third man.
Definitely for Western Warriors, wickets will win the match.
They are looking for quick wickets, especially these 2 batsmen are the dangerous batsmen in the middle. Anwar and Virandeep.
No doubt about that. The ball is moving. It's a hard new ball. Anwar tried to play on drive and misses it completely. There was a loud appeal for LBW and also a chance of a run out. They quickly took a single over there, but the batsmen are yet to be registering their first run. All the runs are coming in extras for now.
4 runs on the board in the first over, chasing a target of 138. Outside edge going towards the third man region. No chance of no harm done.
Yeah, that's Virandeep gets off the mark with that single to third man. It was played uppishly, but it was in the gap, so no harm done.
That's the first runs from the bat. In fact,
looks like Kushan has found his line well. With a very loose start, he conceded 3 extras already in the first over.
comes down Anwar. That's gone for 6. Straight down.
That's huge.
1 bounce to the side screen. 6 runs over the heads of bowler.
That's a wonderful shot by Anwar. He dances down the track and picks up the length early and he smashes it way over. It's a huge 6.
That's a good start for Anwar. Definitely calm his nerves with a 6 straight away. That's all over his heads. He tried to jump over and try to.
Play an uppercut over there, but it was way above his head. Koshan trying everything in his very first over. He has to stick to basics. He has to make use of the hard new ball.
I think Kushan is doing too many things at this stage. He has to be simple.
There's no doubt these two opening batsmen are very dangerous in attacking, but you have to back your strength. That's a better length.
And the first over and 12 runs for no loss.
Great starts for the Central Smashers. Western Warriors started their innings with very loose deliveries up front, and then Anwar capitalized it with a huge six straight on the ground.
"12 runs for no loss in the first over. And they will be looking to continue what they were doing well. High to continue from the find.
Michael Kerr is a new bowler from the far end. Virendip will face Michael. Coming over the wicket to Virendip. Central Smashers nearly need to pick up early wickets, make use of the hard new ball, bowl at a better length, and get the top batsman out to stand a chance to win this game. The score is below par. Here we go. Haikal to Virendip.
We were notified that today around 6:30 there was a heavy rain in Kinwara about 2 hours before the game starts, and within 2 hours the ground was in a playable condition. That's how is this ground is.
Definitely, it's a marvelous engineering there. This particular ground is one of the best here in Malaysia, no doubt about it. And the drainage system is absolutely fantastic. It made sure that we have a full game today. Virendip takes a quick single there. It's a good stop at point by Syed.
The enemies this time Anwar looks to open his arms from the word say go.
It's a good length to bowl to the opening batsman with the hard ball. There was no room there to cut the ball. The third man is up in the circle.
Anwar is the highest runs getter so far in this league with 3 innings, 148 runs of 91 deliveries with a 74 runs average, striking rate of 162.64, highest of 84 runs, 2 half centuries in his name.
He has been absolutely fantastic throughout the tournament. He already got 2 man of the matches, I believe, and hopefully for Central Smashers he will continue to do the same today as well.
And Nimantha Madhuwanta with that half century today, he has climbed up to the second highest score place with 115 runs. Meanwhile, the third position is taken by Virendip Singh so far.
Trying to steal a quick single there. The the cover fielder, I'm sorry. They take it comfortably. Good running between the wickets by both these batsmen.
With that single for Virendip Singh in this series, he has crossed the 100 runs mark of 72 deliveries. An average of 99. Strike rate of 139.44. Highest score of 72 with 1 half century into his account. Anwar looking for a big
high
shot.
In the air. Fielder coming underneath it. Oh, and he misses it.
Make a big mess of it. The fielder in that covers,
It's a huge miss. It's a big wicket. They had a chance.
catches win matches, you say.
Definitely, there's no alternative to that. Should have been taken. Fielder Syed Rahmatullah managed to cover the ground and he was quite comfortable. But then was nowhere near the ball. It's a big miss. Play on a miss.
Lena miss. We're having a trouble with one of the cameras, so we'll be having some angle view
So
until we can get that camera.
good shot by Haikal. He bowled a pretty good length there, forcing Anwar to go over the infield, and he almost had a chance to send back Anwar.
Yeah, he only given 5 runs. He already created an opportunity, which made a mess of it by the fielders there. It's a price wicket.
Kushan to Virandip. It's a change of pace. Bowled slow. Ball went straight to the short mid wicket fielder. There was no chance of a run. Anwar had called for a quick single, but
As we have notified that one of the cameras having a technical issue, as soon as that gets fixed, we will have the straighter view. Unfortunately, we will have a kind of an angle view at this stage.
a bit of a late swing there for Kushan. He bowled on the middle stump length. Virandip sliced it, but it went straight to the fielder there. No harm done. A better length, and I believe Kushan has found his rhythm here. With the way he started in his first over, he was haywire, going all over.
Yeah, Kushan has come back strongly after that few extra deliveries. This time, a full toss delivery dispatched through the fine leg region for a 6 by Virandip Singh.
And this is what they call commentators' curse. Just when we were thinking and praising that he has come back well, he bowled a juicy
Full
full toss on the hips of Virandip Singh. He stands tall and he never going to miss those easy pickings, and he cleared it quite comfortably. It's just a flick over deep square, deep fine.
He loves all those gifts in that kind of opportunities.
This is not a start that Central Smashers would have imagined.
Definitely, they would have been trying to take a couple of wickets, especially taking Anwar Aruddin and Virandip Singh back in the pavilion within the first 5 overs. That will be their target thinking. Yet another full toss.
That would be a no ball.
Yes, I think it's over the hips of Virandip.
It is a no ball, and it's a 4 again.
It's
Oh,
a
it's a
six.
6. It went flat over at up deep mid wicket, I believe.
Yeah, I thought it was a one bounce to the boundary, and it looks like it has travelled. A flat 6. A brilliant Virandip. Remember the name Virandip Singh, one of the youngsters in Malaysia.
Easy pickings there for him. And Kushan is wiping the ball with a cloth. Believe there's a lot of dew out there. Maybe the ball slipped out of his hand. But there's no excuse for those shots. It's a free hit here.
Especially when Western Warriors are looking for their first victory. And
that's for
yet another boundary by Virandip.
He bowled a slow bouncer. Virandip was waiting for that bouncer. He hit that way over the mid wicket. That's another for expensive over here.
Yeah, very costly over. 17 runs coming in. behind the second cushion. 34 runs on the board behind the third over. Central smashes all over Western Warriors. Straight to mid on, taking a quick single. Virandip playing so sensible innings, Sham.
Yeah, definitely. Both these batsmen have been doing quite well so far, and they are continuing to do so in this match as well. Apart from the miss hit from Anwar, everything looked quite comfortable for Swentel Smashers. They are literally smashing anything that's coming towards them, and Western Warriors are helping them with giving freeway gifts.
Yeah, and they have managed to bring the record run rate to 6.
It's a fielder there. It should be just a single.
Yeah, end of the third over, 36 runs for an all loss. Center smashes.
Kushan concedes 30 runs in his 2 overs.
That's very costly. Knowing that they didn't have put up a big score. They didn't score much, 160 or 170. They only managed to score 137. So target is 138 and giving 30 runs in 2 overs, which totally take out the pressure from the batting side.
Central Smashers are 36 for no loss in 3 overs. That's a tremendous start.
Western Warriors at this stage was 14 for no loss.
There's a difference there. Making use of the power play plus they have managed to put up all the loose deliveries to boundaries. That's an excellent flick. That should be another 4.
Another 4 runs on the fine leg region. Yet another boundary for Virandip Singh. Sorry, Anwar Arudin.
Yeah, it was easy pickings there, balled on the pads. Excellent flick. Very good on his wrist, Anwar. It races to the boundary in no time.
Yeah, anything on his legs, he has dispatched. And he loves to go over the straight drive as well.
So we have managed to fix.
We fix the camera number 1. So straight camera, we have got it. And
Heikel bowled a good first over. That's where he should be bowling, cramping the batsman for no room there.
Good comeback by Heikel.
He has good pace. In his first over, he cramped Anwar, which forced him to go over the cover fielder, but they had a chance.
The captain and vice captain in the middle, they have taken the responsibility very well and delivering it to Central Smashers so well so far in this series. Heikel, will he manage to succeed and get this prize wicket of one of these?
Chance of a run out if it hits. Oh, that was close. It was very close. They had another chance there and were stealing a quick single.
41 runs on the board. And the fourth over. $41 for no loss. 3 more deliveries to go. Yeah, earlier today.
Looks like Anwar has got hit in the previous delivery.
So having some medics in the pitch. Meanwhile, Western Warriors got a chance to gather around and discuss the approach from here. Virendeep Singh on 20 of 9, Anwar Aruddin on 15 of 13.
Definitely, there should be some change of plans here for Western Warriors. If they go at this pace, the match will be over as soon as possible. They need to get these wickets and put pressure back on Central Smashers if they stand a chance to win this game.
Yeah, Central Smashers already on the top of the table with 5 points, winning 2 games and 1 game with a washed off, whereas Northern Strikers with another 5 points, and Southern Hitters winning yesterday, having 2 points. Western Warriors yet to score a win and looking for a win, but meanwhile we see Anwar Aruddin walks back with retired hurt, so that's a big concern.
Yeah, definitely it's a concern. Hopefully, he hasn't done much damage to himself. The next batsman is Moazam Hayat.
The new batsman walks in, Muazzam Hayat.
He got hit in the nail and looks like he's in a bit of a pain. Hopefully, not the damage is not that severe.
Yeah, probably he'll be back soon. Expecting him to come back. So, we're in the fourth over, 41 for no loss. Center Smashers. New batsman walks in, Muazzam Hayat. Joining Virendeep Singh. Had a good partnership of 41 runs and 21 deliveries. Yes, another 97 runs required of required run rate of 5.88.
So, left-hander replacing a left-hander here.
It's a good opportunity for few local club players as well getting chance. So Muazzam Hayat from Pakistan being in this circuit for some time, getting opportunity to play with the national players and first class players of Sri Lanka.
Heikel to continue from the far end.
Plays towards deeper cover region, taking a single. Virendeep Singh.
Virendeep moves to 21 of 10 with that single. Heikel is bowling good length here. A shot of a good length, which is quite hard to cut because he's not giving any room at all. New batsman Moazam will face Heikel. Heikel coming over the wicket.
Yeah, Virendeep Singh has managed to secure his second position again. He has been with the highest run getter in this series, second high run getter, 118 runs, passing Nimantha, who was 115.
It's a good delivery there. Good defense by the batsman. Good cricket all over. Western Warriors should treat this as a advantage. They have a new batsman here. They should try to contain and cram the batsman just like how they did to Anwar. They did not. They bowled full and in the slot. One bounce to the boundary. Moazam gets off the mark with that straight drive.
And in of the 4 overs, 46 for no loss. Center Smashers going smoothly. And yet another 10 runs coming in the final over. Sham?
Definitely. Usually this particular attack is not going to bother the Central Smasher. They are going easily here. They are scoring at 11.5 run rate.
And record run rate has moves to 5.75. It keep on decreasing.
So there's a change in the bowling. Definitely Kushan was conceding a lot of runs there. He conceded 30 in his 2. That brings bowler Vijay Uni, off spinner.
Very good bowler. Bowled really well yesterday.
So hopefully he could contain the run flow. Virandip to face Vijay.
That's long off.
An easy picking, easy single there for Virandip.
And Muazzam Hayat the strike with a single.
Vijay coming around the wicket for the left-hander, probably trying to get the ball spin away from the batsman.
A lot of youngsters use this in this series. Vijay Uni is one
Excellent ball there
beat Muazzam Hayat.
on the flight. It was an excellent delivery from Vijay. They need more of those to put Central Smasher under pressure.
Cuts hard straight to the fielder. No chance of a run.
Vijay is bowling stump to stump length here, just good.
He has reduced the run rate so far. Good.
That's out.
That's gone. Given Muazzam Hayat departs with that delivery. Vijay Uni done for the team.
Strikes early in his first over, Vijay Uni. That's what Western Warriors would expect from their bowlers. It's an excellent start from Vijay Uni. Sending back Muazzam.
Muazzam Hayat got out for 4 runs in 6 deliveries.
Vijay Uni bowled a very good flight there. Muazzam was beaten in the flight. It was an easy decision for umpire.
New batsman walks in. Ainul Hafiz to the middle, joined with Virandip Singh. So loss of first wicket, 47 for 1. In the 5th over, 47 for 1. Muazzam Hayat departs after compiling 4 runs in 6 deliveries. That is the boundary that he scored last over. Straight down the ground.
New batsman is Ainul Hafiz.
Hafiz.
He will face Vijay Uni on the pavilion end.
Vijay Uni bowled really well so far. Yesterday as well, and today continues what he left from yesterday.
Western Warriors must be looking to capitalize this opportunity. They got the dangerous batsman Anwar retired hard in the last over, and surprise wicket of Muazzam in this over. Vijay Uni. It's a good ball.
We are into the final delivery of the first 5th over. Vijay Uni taken a 1 wicket, given only a 1 run.
It's an excellent start for Vijay.
And bowling in a fielding restriction is not easy as a spinner.
It's an excellent start by Vijay, only conceding 1 run and taking a wicket. End of over number 5. Central Smashers are 47 for 1.
47 for 1. End of 5 overs. There's a slight change of come box. Sanjay joining Shah.
Thank you, Yusri.
Hello Sanjay.
Hi, Sham.
So things are going pretty smooth here for Central Smashers.
Yes,
It's another bowling change. Haikal has been replaced. Haikal bowled really well. Anwar Rahman.
Anwar Rahman from the far end. When they push it towards the mid off, got a single there, misfield there.
The cover fielder tried to stop that single. Good effort there. Anwar bowling around the wicket, left arm spin. New batsman Ainul Hafiz will face Anwar. It's coming around the wicket to him. It's the last over of the batting power play.
Watchfully played and
He's trying for a quick single there, and they take it comfortably. Good running between the wickets, good communication between both the batsmen. And Ainul Hafiz gets off the mark with that quick single to square leg.
I need to Virandeep just push it back to the bowler. No run there. Virandeep 23 from 13 balls. Annual 1 single from 3 balls. Virandeep watchfully playing and push it toward the extra cover. Just no run there.
Ainul bowling stump to stump line. That is straight down to the long on fielder for a single. Good start there by Anwar. Just conceding 3 of 5. Is the last over of power play. It's an excellent
Okay.
flight and played well there by Ainul.
Yeah, push it towards the extra cover. No, no run. It's a dot ball, so only 3 runs come from this particular over. So end of the sixth over, score is 50 for 1. Annual 1 run from 4 balls. Virandeep 24 from 15. Current run rate is 8.33. Anwar gave 3 runs from one particular over.
A good couple of overs there for Western Warriors. The spinners especially have took the responsibility and bowled really well. Vijay only just conceding 1 in his last over and taking the wicket of Muazzam, and Ainul bowled very good last over for just 3 runs.
Vijay
Vijay
only to
Unni.
ball second over from the pavilion end.
Oh,
Oh,
chance of a
what a
catch there.
miss. Virandeep was lucky enough.
The field have spread since the power play has been done.
Yes. Only to Virandeep. He pushed it toward the point and then there's a chance of run out, but batsman reached safely into the reach.
Took a quick single there, Virandeep.
Yeah.
Vijay bowling pretty good
Only
line there.
to Ainul. Again push it towards the long off. Got a single there.
Vijay must be looking to pick up another wicket in this over.
Yes. This one lofted and it's a 4
It's a
towards the
very
deep
good
square
shot.
leg.
Very good shot by Virandeep. He moved across and swept it over deep square for a boundary. Nothing wrong with that delivery, but it was very good batting, very good footwork
But he
by.
watched for the ball to come on the bat and then it made it a full toss and then sweep it to the deep square leg for 4 run.
They moved the fielder there. The short ball.
Ball moving towards the boundary to
There's
the
no fielder there. It's another 4.
two consecutive fours from Virendra Singh. He moved to 33 from 19 balls.
Vijay was bowling quite well with his flights. He bowled a short delivery there. Short, that was short and wide. It was easy pickings for Virandeep.
Yeah, Vijay only right arm over the wicket to
That's the delivery he
so
should be bowling more often. That's his strength, Vijay only. Finishes with a dot.
yes. End of 7 over, score moved to 60 and 9 run came from this particular over. 10 run came from this particular over. Yeah, sixth over 50 and then seventh over 60. Current run rate is 8.57. Virendeep 33 from 20 balls. Ainul 2 runs from 5 balls. Earlier, Western Warriors scored 136 for the loss of 6 wickets in 20 overs. And Central Smashers is 60 for 1. End of 7 overs, 13 more overs to go.
Central Smashers are quite comfortable and relaxed in this run chase. That's a wide.
Outside the leg stump.
Western Warriors do not have much runs to leak this way. They have a score that's below par. That's on the legs again. Bit of a misfield.
And batsman able to take 2 runs.
Western Warriors have been leaking a lot of runs in extras and misfields in this innings.
Yes.
This is not going to help them win this game.
Again a good delivery. Batsman gently push it back to the bowler. No run, it's a dot ball. Anwar over the wicket to Ainul.
It's on the legs again. Flick to deep square. That's comfortable. Couple again. The field that he has set, he should be bowling more on the middle and off line. But he's been bowling on the legs. And Ainul picks that easily. For 2 couples so far in this over. It's coming over the wicket. Around the wicket. Still balls there. It's a wide.
Ball.
Another wide,
Again,
and there's
another
going to be.
lovely sweep. Ball is moving towards the boundary, but let us see whether. Oh, what
That's
a
a good
fielding!
effort there.
He,
They need more of those.
He stopped the boundary, and batsman able to take only 2 runs there.
It's another wide. Good effort there by the fielder to stop the ball reaching boundary. Good commitment. Looks like there's a lot of dew over there, Sanjay.
Yes, I think that's why vision is also not very clear.
Inside
Very lucky.
edge.
Again, inside edge, missed the wicket, and ball goes to the short up fine leg, and just a single there.
That brings back Virandeep on strike.
Lot of dew, and then moisture is there, so due to that, again a lovely delivery.
Excellent batting there by Virandeep, playing it very late. Won't Oh, that reaches the boundary. Good effort there by the point fielder, but could not stop the ball. Another boundary for Virendip Singh. He played very well there. A late cut at end of over number 8. Central Smashers are 73 for 1. Virendip moves to 37 of 21 deliveries. Ainul Hafiz supporting him well with 9 of 10.
This over was quite expensive, 13 run coming from this particular over. So end of the 8th over, one scores 73 for 1. Virendeep Singh 37 from 21 balls. Ainul 9 from 10. Anwar bowled 2 overs, gave 16 runs, no wicket. Current run rate is 9.12.
Vijay, you need to continue. It's the pick of the bowlers for Western Warriors so far. Bowled really well and took a wicket.
Yes. Oh, lovely ball. This is little flighted and then batsman couldn't able to judge it and went to the ball keepers.
Full delivery straight to long off for a single.
Vijay only to
Bowled well there. It's another single to in the point region.
with that Virendeep moved to 38.
Good over there by Vijay Uni. Play and a
Again a
miss.
little slower delivery.
He
Spinner
mixes.
bowling a slower delivery. That's a good thinking. Not allowing batsmen to play the shots.
Oh, that's a scoop. Played well there.
Ball is going towards the boundary,
And
but fielder there chasing, stop the ball before the boundary, and just 2 run.
Ainul played a Dil scoop there.
So end of the 9th over scores 77. Just 4 runs came from this over.
Yeah, Central Smashers are quite comfortable in this chase. They moved to 77 for loss of 1 wicket in 9 overs. Captain scoring quick fire 38 of 22 is still out there. Looking dangerous and good support there by Ainul. Scoring 12 of 15.
Yes, he's holding the fort there.
It's a bowling change. Kushan Virakodi is the new bowler from the far end. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Nazrul Rahman from the far end. Right arm medium pace. Coming over the wicket to Virendeep Singh. Central Smashers are scoring at 8.5 run rate here. They'll be looking to finish the game early. Western Warriors need to put their breaks with some wickets. It's a no ball.
This is
It
it's a
went one bounce
no
for
ball, means over the waist, and Virendeep didn't make a mistake, just scoop it over the boundary to the third man for the 4 runs.
there's no third man. There's a short third man there. It's a
And
free
it's a
hit.
free hit.
It's a third no ball in this match, in this innings.
And that too all over the waist.
Probably there's a lot of dew. It is making the bowlers uncomfortable to grip the ball. It's a free hit. And He flicks it
No, deep
and
fine
makes use
leg,
of the
ball
free hit.
moving
It's
to
a
the
4.
boundary for 4 runs. With that score moved to 86 for the loss of 1 wicket, and Virendeep moved to 46 from 24 balls.
Rendip is scoring at close to 200 strike rate. Quite exception batting from Virendeep Singh. He has not played any bad shots here. He was just waiting. He's just waiting for the bad deliveries and is depositing all those to the boundaries.
Nazrael become expensive. We push it to the long off, Anul, and got a single there. Virendeep Singh push it to the long off for the single.
Rendip moves to the 47 of 25. There's a lot of dew there. In constant wiping with the towel. On the
Again, what really
pads,
played
looking
that quick
for a
running between
couple.
the wicket. They wanted to
Push
go
the
for the
first one hard.
second run. Oh, what a overthrow over the keeper's head, and then batsman comfortably take 2 runs.
Good running between the wickets.
And actually, you see that first run was the quick one, and from there it looked like that they are going for the second. They don't want to miss it.
Yeah, the fielder was also in the 45, was not at the boundary line. They still managed to grab couple there. Good
Yes.
running between the wickets.
With that, Annual moved to 14 from 16 ball. Nazrael from far end.
It's a very good ball.
Oh, Yorker and ball. He dug it out, off, and then it's a dot ball. 12 run coming from this particular over so far. 2 more balls to go. Nazrael to Ainul. Right arm from the again push towards the mid off. No run. This is the second dot ball.
Hanul playing there watchfully. There's no hurry here. Nazrul conceding 12 in his first over with the ball left.
Yes. First 4 balls. First ball was a no ball and a 4.
Straight at the ground for a single. That is end of over number 10. Central Smashers are 90 for 1.
Yes. And end of the 10th over, 90 for 1, 9 run. The run rate. Virendeep Singh 47 from 25. Ainul 15 from 19 balls.
Nazrul was quite expensive in his first, giving away 13 runs. And Vijay will continue from the pavilion end. Has been the pick of the
Going to
bowlers
ball his
for
third over.
Western Warriors. He bowled really well.
Between the mid wicket and the square leg, a single there. Deep mid wicket coming and picking up the ball.
Easy pickings there for Ainul. It was ball on his pads, just flicked for a single.
Vijay is bowling his last over.
The ball
Lovely
kept
ball.
low. The ball kept low. There's and
It's
it
a
was
flatter delivery.
watchfully played by Virendeep. Virendeep is on 47. of 26 deliveries. Oh, that's an excellent cut in the gap. That should be 4. And that should be 50 for Virandip Singh. What a player. Yet another 50. 50 coming off just 27 balls.
He moved to 51 from 27.
An
What a
excellent
square
shot there.
drive. Lovely square drive. Really watch to see the good square drive from Virendeep Singh.
He played that very late.
Just absolutely late and watchfully. He's actually smashing it down to the square. Square, put the square cut.
Vijay Uni in his last over.
Again,
Just
he
played straight.
played to the long off, got a single there. With that, Virendeep Singh moved to 52 from 29 balls.
Vijay Uni in his final delivery. Flight and ball goes straight to the covers.
Batsman able to take quick single.
And that ends Vijay's spell. 4 overs 22 for 1. And Central Smashers are 97 for 1 after 11 overs.
Match summary. Madhuvanan 63 from 48. Rahman 14 from 17. Faiznur 13 from 15. Azhar 17, 2 wicket, 3 overs. And Dilsan 3 overs, 1 wicket, 13 run. Hayat 2 overs, 1 wicket, 13 run. Central Smasher Virendeep Singh 52 from 29, still unbeaten. Mohammad Yatin 17 from 21 balls. Anwar Aluddin 15 from 13.
Last 6 overs, 47 runs coming in.
There's a misfield there.
And good 50 runs partnership between these two batsmen, Ainul and Virandeep. Ainul Hakim and Virandeep Singh. Good partnership. Ainul Hakim supported really well. 19 of 22 for the Virandeep's 52 of 29 deliveries. 99 on the board. Losing 1 wicket. We're in the 12th over. Mazur Rahman, the bowler, and 100 runs on the board. Required run the 38 runs.
So you see, looking at the current run rate, do you see that they will be completing the match in the 15 over or so?
You never know, it might be around 16, 17 overs. Looking at this, the way the two batsmen going in. Nazir Rahman, after a very expensive over, coming back. Vijay only bowled really well. 4 overs, 22 for 1. The current rate has been gone below 4.5. Sanjay?
Yes, Nazul bowling 1.3 and 16 and first over was quite expensive for him.
Yes, I know why you asked that question previously, whether this game was finished in 15 overs. As offline, both of us, we were talking, all these commentators together. If Virandeep and Anwar Aruddin will continue to 6 overs to bat, this game going to finish in 15 overs. So unfortunately, Anwar Aruddin had to return back due to a small injury. Probably not a big harm. Probably he'll be back in the next game. And Virandeep played so nicely. Oh, that's a close call. Virandeep.
Direct hit to the stump. Runner's end. What a throw. Yes, actually we were discussing, but again, Virandeep is still there. So, looking at that, the current run rate is up around 8. So, if they can go for some entertaining shots, then they can be able to
Still
finish the
continue,
game in
yeah.
15
Still,
overs.
still continue. Still ends in 15 overs. Looks like slightly more than 15 overs might go. About 16, 17 overs.
But these two batsmen are actually watchfully played and then scored good run.
Actually, I like the way Ainul Hafiz has supported Virandeep in this course.
Yes, actually, in all the previous game, lower order were never getting a chance. But this particular match, since Anwar Aruddin walk off due to the injuries, so the other batsman got chance to play. Now,
Time to step up and they
bowling
have done well.
change from the far end, from
Not
the
from the
pavilion
pavilion
end,
end.
and Nimanta Mad-
Nimanta Madhuanta.
Madhushankar is going to ball
Madhu.
from the pavilion end. He has really given a good run for the Western.
Nimanta Madhuanta to continue from the pavilion end. Plays up
Hmm.
Hitchley.
Ball was there quite in the air, but in the no man's land, just a single.
Is it too late, Nimanta coming in at a stage? Center smashers are in a very good position to secure their third victory.
Yeah, but actually Nimanta came quite late, but I think he was not well, so he gone for some treatment, and after that he came back to the match.
102 for one. And Hafiz facing that's straight down to the long off area. There's a fielder in long off. Comes long off fielder collects it straight down over the bowler's head. Taken 2 runs. I know Hafiz.
Lovely shot over the bowler's head, and long off, and longer has to run around 25, approximately 25 yards, and stop the ball. Just batsman able to take 2 runs from there.
The leading run scorers in this series, Anwar Aruddin with 157 runs and Virandeep Singh right now 151 runs in 3 innings. Quite interesting. Virandeep Singh
Lovely
one
ball.
and his average also 151 because he has got out only once so far. 105 on the board, 33 runs required, 45 deliveries to go, 9 wickets in hand.
Nimanta to Virendeep Singh, who is batting on 54 from 33 balls. Lovely flick shot to in the square leg, deep square leg, and the batsman able to take single. With that, Virendeep Singh moved to 55.
106 for 1. Central Smashers, they are almost securing the victory. Closing down to qualifying for the finals. That's
Bouncer.
hitting his gloves, I guess.
Yes, it hit the gloves.
Well directed bouncer.
No run.
No harm done.
No, I'm done. 32 required from 7.1 over. Required run rate 4.47.
43 deliveries. Next delivery bouncer.
Again, this is a bouncer. Now, end of the over. 13 over, end of the 13 over, 106 for the loss of 1 wicket. Ainul 23 from 28. Virendeep Singh 55 from 34 balls.
There's a slight change in the scrum box. Sham is joining back with me. Welcome, Sham. Hey, Yusri. Hello. It's a good partnership with Ainul and Virendeep, almost securing the victory.
Yeah, definitely both have been playing sensibly well, and looking at Western Warriors body language, they seem to have given up this game.
Losing this game, Western Warriors will be closing down all the doors of qualifying for the finals. So they probably will play the third place game.
It's an excellent on drive. One bounce to the boundary.
So far, going well. Virendeep Singh, 59 of 35. Nazrul Rahman to continue.
Midan was up in the circle and he played with a straight bat. Beautiful on drive. One bounce to the boundary.
Nazrul Rahman from the find. Continues, comes down. Plays towards the deep extra cover region. Taken a single by Virendeep.
But the batsmen have been very sensible. They have picked up all the bad deliveries and deposited to the boundaries and played out the good balls to a single. Ainul to face Nazrul. So play and a miss.
From Nelson Shisham, 1-1-1 for 1.
Yes, it is from the Western Warriors, and I believe only Vijay bowled good in terms of containing Central Smashers onslaught. That played exceptional and good fielding there by the mid-on fielder, saving 2 runs.
Looking for 3.
They took 3. That's that's great running between the wickets.
And especially onslaught from Virendeep, they didn't have any response. I mean, there was no answers for the Western Warriors.
Definitely, Virendeep took the all the bowlers to he cleared quite comfortably, and he did not lose any sweat there because he was getting a lot of freebies there in the beginning. He looks quite calm and relaxed out there.
Actually, Central Smashers started us very strongly with Anwar Aruding.
And that's 4. It's a misfield at third man.
Yet another boundary to the Central Smashers.
It's a thick outside edge.
And required run rate falling down each and every delivery. 3.24 right now, required run rate. and requires 20 runs in 37 deliveries. Central Smashers looks good for
Yeah,
their yet another victory.
they definitely would love to finish this off early, and they are already on top of the table, and they will be looking to race to the finals with this comfortable victory over Western Warriors. Nazrul, this last ball, that's a beautiful straight drive. And they will just get a single for that. It is end of over number 14. Central Smashers are 119 for 1.
Probably they will seal the spot in finals with this victory.
Yeah, they definitely will. And they just need another 19 runs in 6 overs.
At this stage, Western Warriors were 93 for 5. They were losing so many wickets at this stage, especially in the overs 10 to 15.
Yeah.
They lost 4 wickets.
Western Warriors definitely built up a very good partnership after their opening pair went down for around 20, less than 30, I believe. And they lost their way. Only Nimanta was the pick of the batsman. He stayed until the very end and managed to put up a decent score. But in return,
Nimanta scored a 633 of 48 deliveries. Straight down. Fielder comes in, long on, collects it. Yet another single to Virandip Singh.
so pleasant to watch him play that straight drive, plays with a straight bat, the high race.
Ainul Hafiz supporting well with a 26 of 30. Run rate, current run rate is 8.47. They have kept that run rate above 8 every time. They make sure that run rate will not drop off, and score moves to 120, loss of 1 wicket. We're in the 15th over.
Nimanta trying his luck here with the ball.
He did so well in the
Oh, that's another no or wide. What they will get? That was definitely above.
Yeah, it was going down the leg. It's a wide delivery. Price 5 runs
Right.
given.
So a lot of extras considered by Western Warriors with such a moderate score on board.
It was 137 is not a big total in this kind of a series and at this kind of a ground, which supports batsmen as well.
There's definitely some dew out there which is making life difficult for the bowlers to grip the ball, but that should not be considered as an excuse to concede so many extras.
Given 14 extras, 11 wides with 2 no balls.
They're trying there something new. There's a forward short leg.
15th over, 125 for 1. Sham, we were discussing that earlier, as I said earlier with Sanjay as well. We were discussing if Virandip and Anwar Arudin goes for 6 overs, they will complete the game in 15 overs. We are just 13 runs below.
Yep. It's very straightforward approach from both these opening batsmen. They always go for the kill, and with the kind of bowling that Western Warriors produce today, it's definitely an easy picking for any strong opening pair.
Bouncer.
It's probably bowling that bouncer because of that forward shot leg. He has a forward shot leg there.
And so over his head says by the leg umpire, Mr. Pubalan. And white call by Mr. Dinesh, striking umpire at the striker's end. Mr. Dinesh and Mr. Pubalan had a very good game today.
Probably Nazril. Okay, he has given back the Given back the helmet back to the keeper. Probably he just wanted to experiment something, to try out something new, ask the bowler to bounce.
Yeah, because nothing working towards them as the Western Warriors bowling.
Slower ball. Oh, I think it's gone. Is he not? Oh, it's not. He's safe.
Was looking for a single, sneaking a single through
It took
that
a run on the overthrow.
overthrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the first direct hit I've seen in this match.
Yeah, after some time.
Things are very comfortable for Central Smashers. They're in a far better position, and they'll be the first team to go to the finals.
Yes, securing with 7 points. A strong position.
The single to long on. So it was a quite it was a good to short lane delivery, and did not bounce as much as Virandi expected it to. So he played it on in front of the short mid wicket fielder, and they managed to pick up a single.
Nimantha Madush.
Slower ball. No harm done. It is end of over number. I think they still have a ball left.
Yet another delivery to go in the 15th over. 128 for 1. Require another 10 more runs. We have 31 deliveries to go.
There you go. There's a lot of dew out there. You can see Virandeep using the bails to remove all the collections in his spikes. He's cleaning his spikes with the bails.
Yep, lovely sceneries in Kinrara Oval, home of cricket in Malaysia. Yet another wide delivery on the down the leg, Sham. So many extras.
Yeah, there's a lot of extras given away. I think probably extras might be the second highest run scorer for this central innings.
Probably second or third, I think, after Ainul.
Probably, yeah.
Anwar put up a good start, put up a 42 runs partnership for the first wicket before he was retired hurt in the 4th over.
Slower delivery, plays with a soft hand for a single at point. And that is end of over number 15. Score moves to 130 for 1.
Kusham Virakodi 2 overs 30, Haikal Khair 2 overs 15, Vijayuni 4 overs 22 for 1, Anwar Rahman 2 overs 16, Nazrul Rahman 3 overs 30, and Nimantha Madhuanta 2 overs 16.
And they have considered 16 extras.
16 extras. Central Smashers batting lineup: Anwar Arudin 15 of 13, Virandeep Singh unbeaten 67 of 40, Anil Hafiz unbeaten 28 of 34, Muazzam Hayat the other batsman who got out for 4 of 5.
8 more.
Nazrul Rahman to continue.
Balls and Yorker.
Nazrul Rahman bowling his final over of his bowling quota. We're into the 16th over. 134 1. Only 8 runs required in 29 deliveries.
It's only 3 fielders along. Beautiful cover drive. But it will only fetch him a single. Seven more for Central Smashers to seal this game.
Yes, a good strong batting performance by the Central Smashers. Meanwhile, they bowled really well as well.
dancing down the track, tried to play it over the cover fielder, but goes straight to the hands of the cover fielder. There's no run there. And they're trying to finish this game off with a few big hits.
Yeah, uh, he wants to finish it in a style, I guess.
Probably he has the time. Oh, there you go. There's a cover drive that's racing towards the boundary. Good fielding there.
And taken 2 runs by Virendeep.
So good commitment there. That's how you should be. You should never give up, whatever the situation is.
And that's positive cricket. I love whatever the situation, doesn't matter. Give your 100% until the last delivery bowled.
Definitely. And now it is 5 required. 5 more. Will he finish this off in style?
Straight to the extra cover fielder there, deep extra cover. Taken a single. Virendeep Singh moves to 70 with that, with the 43 deliveries he faced. Sham, take us through the Virendeep's innings of 70.
Virendeep was very elegant. It was quite pleasant to watch him from the commentary. He's been playing. He played some exceptional shots here, like straight on the ground and all these on drives. Initially, he was given a lot of freebies from Kushan and Nazrul in his first few overs. He managed to put all the bad deliveries, all those extra no balls and wide and all those bad balls to force.
So end of 16 overs, 135 for 1. Central Smashers require another just 3 more runs of 24 deliveries. Nazrul Rahman completes his 5 overs for 35 runs. And going through the earlier today, Western Warriors winning the toss, batting first, put up a score of 137 for loss of 6 wickets. The top of the table, Central Smashers looking to secure their 3rd victory straight, apart from the 1 washover. And they just need 3 runs, the Central Smashers. Virendeep Singh 70 of 43 deliveries, facing Anwar Rahman coming to bowl.
That's a single towards long on. Brings back Virendeep on strike. You need 2 more. 2 more for victory. Probably it should be finished in this over itself, Yusri.
Yes, we will be looking to completes, and that's a wide delivery. So 1 more run. Runs are equal. 23 deliveries to go.
Scores
1 run
level.
to win.
Yep, scores level.
Virendeep Singh will be eager to complete with a big shot.
Or there'll be an anticlimax with a wide. You never
You
know.
never know, because they have given so many wide deliveries at this game, and this time watchfully played towards the extra cover region and taken a single. That's come seals the game for Central Smashers. 138 for loss of 1 wicket. End of 16.2 overs. Brilliant knock by both these 2 batsmen.
Yet again, Virendeep stands as unbeaten 71 of 44.
And not to forget Ainul's partnership with Virendeep, 91 runs coming in for the 2nd wicket.
Definitely.
Played really well. Okay, Western Warriors winning the toss, batting first. End of 20 overs, 137 for 6. Himanta Madhuanta, 63 of 48, unbeaten 63 of 48. Nazir Rahman, 14 of 17, and Ahmed Faiz, 13 of 15. Bowling for Central Smashers were Azhar. Amirul Azhar, 17 for 2 in 3 overs. And then Dilshan, who took third 13 for 1 in 3 overs. Mozam Hayat 13 for 1 in 2 overs. Central Smashers in a reply, they take the target of 138, losing 1 wicket in 16.2 overs. Virendeep Singh 71, unbeaten 71 of 44. Ainul Yatim 31 of 38 unbeaten, and Anuraruddin 15 of 13. Vijay only the bowler who has only bowler who managed to take a wicket, was 22 of 1 in 4 overs, and Haigul Khair who taken 15 runs of 2 overs, and Nimanta Madhuanta 16 for no, hasn't able to take a wicket end of 2 overs. And Central Smashers won by 9 wickets, and a good game for Central Smashers. Western Warriors still searching for a victory. So looking back at the Central Smashers batting card, Virendeep Singh unbeaten 71 of 44, Anuraruddin 15 of 13 who had to retire. Mozam Hayat, the only batsman, got out for 4 of 5, and Ainul Hafiz 31 of 38 unbeaten. Bowling card of Western Warriors. Kushan Virakodi 2 overs 30, Haikul Khair 2 overs 15, Vijayuni 4 overs 22 for 1, Anur Rahman 2.2 overs 19 runs, Nazrul Rahman 4 overs 35, Nimanta Madhuanta 2 overs 16. A 91 runs partnership for the second wicket between Ainul and Virendeep Singh. It was a great game for Central Smashers.
It definitely was, and at that stage it looked quite competitive, with Western Warriors managed to pull up quite good total on board after losing 2 early wickets. A good batting display by Nimanta, staying unbeaten in 63. They managed to put up a below par score, but they expected the bowlers to do well with the ball, which they did not.
Yeah,
And
with that victory, Central Smashers has secured their 7 points, 3 victories and 1 washout. Northern Strikers 2 victories and 1 washout, 5 points. Southern Hitters 1 victory with yesterday, 2 points, and Western Warriors yet to score a victory and falling in the number 4 position. Probably they are close. The doors are close to qualify for the finals, though, so they will be playing the 3rd, 4th game on 30th, and still they have 2 more games in this second round of the league stage. And we will be back tomorrow 8:30 at Kinrara Oval. Western Warriors, sorry, Southern Hitters will take on Central Smashers. It will be a quite interesting game. Southern Hitters looking to qualify for the finals.
And Central Smashers won't let any doors open. They will be going for the victory again.
Probably they will try new combinations and give some opportunities for others, since they are almost secured their position in the finals. And yet another victory here. The 7th game of inaugural Ramadan Peace Cup Super Series. West Central Smashers, and everyone getting ready for the award ceremony there for this game. Meanwhile, yes, Sham, it was a good game, and probably so you have 2 more games, and almost you're qualified to the finals. What the Central Smashers will be looking at?
I believe Central Smashers must be looking at a victory in all those games, moving towards the final with a positive mindset. But definitely, they will be trying out new combinations as well. but their ultimate goal is to be unbeaten throughout the series. With the strong squad they have, they must be quite comfortable doing that. So
Yeah, and especially Virandeep Singh and Anwar Aruddin securing that top two positions of the batting best batsmen so far. I mean, the batting statistics, the highest run getter in this series so far. So we will be back tomorrow with yet another game. Southern Heaters taking on Central Smashers. It will be yet another interesting battle. And signing off, Sham, Yusri, and Sanjay. And looking to join you back tomorrow as well.
as well. All right, guys. Adios from Kinrara Oval.